You're welcome back to Channel Sport this morning. Let's continue our countdown to the World Cup, and we're done with the Croatians. Let's talk about another African representative. I'm talking about Egypt, the Pharaohs of Egypt, and it's all about Mo Salah. Mo Salah. The 23-man squad was released a couple of days ago, and Mo Salah is in that list despite being injured and nursing a shoulder injury. But the coach, Hector Cooper, the wily veteran of football management, says it's quite hopeful that Mo Salah will actually be ready for the first game, contrary to initial reports that he might actually miss the first two and be available for the last one.
Yeah, that's heartwarming. We know what Mo Salah was up to with club-side football, with Liverpool, and he played a very key role in the qualifying series for the Pharaohs.
Absolutely.
And every Egyptian is rooting for his return in this starting game against Uruguay on the 15th of June. Hector Cooper, a veteran at club-side football, but has been able to prove his mettle as well with international football. And with Mo Salah back into the team, it's going to be a morale boost. And against Uruguay, coming up against the likes of Edison Cavani and Suarez, it means it's going to be 4 against 4. And with Mo Salah, you know, definitely it's going to give the Egyptian a slight edge, and he's going to be the go-to man. And I just hope he's fully fit for that game against Uruguay coming the 15th of June.
And then, no one is talking about him. Mo Salah seems to be the one dominating everyone.
He's the poster boy of Egyptian football at the moment.
Come on. Did you say El Neni? Why did you whisper
There is
that?
El Neni, actually.
Yeah, that's what she said, but she whispered it.
It pales in comparison to Mo Salah. Please.
Okay. All right, let's talk about France right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they also are preparing for the World Cup. Remember, they host the Euros, and of course, they couldn't win. But the president, the prime minister, is telling them, look, I mean, the only success they can have is to come back home with the trophy. So if they can't come back to France with the trophy, that means it's not success. One
of the contenders for the title, in my opinion, Le Bleu, as they call them, they are more improved compared to the Euro 2016, rather, when they lost to Portugal.
The final.
And the core of the team has still been kept since 2016. And Emmanuel Macron saying they should go all the way. You should expect them to do well in a group where you have the likes of Australia and Denmark. They're in Group C, by the way. For me, they should top that group. And who knows, maybe Nigeria will just get to meet them in the round of 16 if and when we make it beyond the first round.
Okay, if and when. Well, that's how we'll end the segment, talking about 8 days to the FIFA World Cup. And don't forget Iran. When it was 9 days that Iran are already in Russia, the first team to arrive in Russia. They were also the first team to qualify from Asia for the World Cup.
And are they going to be the first team to depart the World Cup as well?
I wouldn't know about that.
We'll see.
Iran ran to Russia.
Iran ran to Russia. After this time out, to continue on the sports. Let's talk about the Super Falcons now. Enough of the Super Eagles. Super Falcons will be in action today in Gambia for the first leg of the African Women's Cup of Nations qualifier. They need to play this one, and the return leg will be in Lagos Agege Stadium, 4 p.m. Nigerian time on Monday. And of course, the winner of that will definitely qualify for the tournament in Ghana. That's in November. Now, for the Falcons, you would say they're ready to roll in this one.
Yeah, the Falcons have dominated the women's version of the AFCON. Since inception in 1998. We've won 8 out of a possible 10. And with the ladies we have in camp, there is no doubt that Nigeria would be winning this game, both away and at the return leg holding on the 11th of June at the Agege Stadium.
Confident talk.
You have in camp Desire Paranozie, Aziza Toshola, you have Francesca Odega, Ngozi Okobi, Alimat Ainde, Alaba Jonathan, Chukwunoye. You can go on and on and on. And Thomas Deneby knows that he needs to make a point. Don't forget that we lost scandalously to France
the last time.
8-0 the last time, and they would want to right the wrong. I believe we have Gambia. We'll just roll over them. Let's just prepare for the defense of the title we won 2 years ago in Cameroon.
No problems at all for the Super Falcons of Nigeria, according to Kayode Ahmed. They will advance into the competition proper in Ghana without any hassles at all. So good luck to the Falcons. Cecilia, I know you're expecting a comfortable victory as well too against the Gambia.
Just they don't have a choice. After that, bashing in France, okay. That was a friendly, but then the first return after a long while,
exactly.
So it's understandable. So this one, I think it's going to be a better one for the girls.
Okay, so that's it for the Super Falcons. For now, let's. I want to talk about the NBA like ASAP.
Okay.
But I have to wait a bit.
Yeah, you have to wait because we have to look at some fixtures for the Nigerian National League. Talking about match day 8 fixtures. If we have them, we'll just see the games that will be on today. From A1, you have a Bimu SC and Malufashi will be in action. Gedano and EFCC, Gombe United and Jigawa Golden Stars, Sokoto United and Zamfara. Adamawa and Real Stars will also be in action. That's in A1. Then come to A2, you have Taraba and Road Safety, Kaduna United and Mighty Jets, ABS and Aklosendi, NAF and Kogi United will also be in action. That's talking about match day 8. And of course, going to B1, 3SC and Gateway, Benin Insurance and Abia Comment. Hopefully they can bounce back. They lost to Aqua Starlet. That's their first loss of the season. Warri Wolves would also be against Aqua Starlet. Aqua Starlet's going to Delta to see if they can get something out of that one. Bayelsa United and Atete FC, Atete FC will also be in action. And in B2, you have Stationary Stores and Delta Stars, Korodu United and Dynamite Sports, Newi and Delta Force, Crown FC and Remo Stars, Rovers of Calabar and Osun United. We've got a new coach now. Duke Udi is in charge of the squad and hopefully can get them back to the top flight, talking about Nigerian Professional Football League.